You know what, Gerard? If you squint your eye and lean your head to the left a bit, you can't tell me that person on the screen isn't Steven Gerrard.
No, you can't. I'm sorry that you didn't see further because, of course, the delivery into the box is Gerrard-esque.
Gerrard-esque. And you know, once you have a goal scorer at the end of it, it's going to be put away.
The goal connoisseur.
The goal connoisseur.
Well, while you're thinking about scoring goals, there were some goalkeepers who were saving them.
Yes.
Let's see which one had the best save of the week. Let's take a look.
Another look at that save.
There with the save of the week. A pretty good save if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, as a goal scorer, sometimes when you see keepers on form like that, it can be disheartening, but you just have to keep pushing. But fair play to him, it was an excellent save.
Well, Kimani, we woke up this morning to some very interesting news. Of course, we know that the ISA schoolboy football season has had its bit of drama. William Knibb being penalised for an ineligible player. So too JC and Hydel for the usage of ineligible players, which too are developments within themselves. But we got a story this morning that was breaking in a press release from ISA. Two schools, Innswood High in the Manning Cup and Kellitz High, have been expelled from this tournament. So they will no longer take part in this season of schoolboy football, and they will also not participate in the 2024 season. So that's an interesting thing, of course, because they're also being being penalized for the use of ineligible players, but it's fraud, an act of fraud.
Yeah, it's really disappointing, Gerard, and when you think about the season and what it could mean to some of these young players, it's a trend you've been seeing in SBF recently, and it's really concerning, but we're sure brighter days will come.
Yeah, well, we have, of course, a lot more for those of those stories, of course, for the remainder of the season. Well, we have 4 nominations for Goal of the Week. We are going to need your help again, viewers, in deciding which one takes the top spot, takes the best spot, of course, as the Goal of the Week. I'll tell you after we see those 4 nominations how exactly you can assist us. Some of you may know, but for those who don't, we'll be right here to explain it to you. So let's take a look at those goals.
Here's the kick. Wonderful. Well, the captain comes up trumps again. And against Fogar Road, he scores again. His 2nd against them this season, his 7th this season. And Claire Clark again proving to be the difference maker.
Yeah, Fogar Road looking to still have 11 players on the park, but Claire Clark makes them pay nonetheless.
Williams taken down. Fired! What a finish! What a finish from the substitute! The substitute came on, and here's Brown Excelsior in the picture. That in the cup. Here's St. Andrew Technical. Here's Leon Brown. Leon Brown! 2 minutes in. Leon Brown, number 9, now has 9 goals. St. Andrew Technical, easy street. And he hardly lost Philip Williams. But what a strike it was from Leon Brown. Number 9 with 9 goals. Leje Williams, Leon Broderick and company, they have a lot to consider.
So much to consider. He did it all himself, really. Went around the defender with skill. And that left-footed finish is quite excellent. Quite excellent. And he has put St. Andrew Technical up so early in this piece.
Back now to the captain Walters. He has 2 goals, even from his defensive position. Ellis. From distance, Ellis! Nathan Ellis! Forget about XG! Forget about expected goals! No one would have expected such a strike from that area! But Nathan Ellis, he had his own plans of the day. And what a strike! And Anthony Patrick and the entire St. Catherine High School fraternity, they're rejoicing at that one.
Yeah, Nathan Ellis, he was controlling the game. St. Catherine were probing, but he just decided to take over and hit a thunderous strike.
See, I need to ask the goal connoisseur which one he's choosing.
I have to go with Kivan Salmon of Excelsior. That's actually the first goal St. Andrew Technical conceded this season.
It was a good goal too.
Yeah, and the build-up was amazing, but the layoff, and then that's just a striker's dream, for it to be placed on a platter like that, and then you just roof it, as we say here in Jamaica, into the top of the net. Top bins, goal connoisseur approved.
Yeah, I think I'm getting better at this goal connoisseur thing. Of course, I've been going through some training.
Yeah, you've been doing your training.
Yeah, but
sounds lovely.
But of course, I that was the goal that I was going to choose as well. Brilliant finish. And yeah, but of course, you know, we haven't been able to get to every game throughout the week, but our fans were doing their due diligence in ensuring that we can see some of the best goals of the season. Let's see which one is the fan goal of the week. We're waiting for that fan goal of the week to come up, of course. We've seen a lot of goals though coming up, yeah? So the fans, of course, you have to go and vote, of course, to help us decide which goal is the best goal. So you can go on our Instagram page, that's at SportsMax TV, and we are going to reveal the winner. Leave a vote in the comment section, of course. Leave a name, something, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just let us know which one you want. Of course, leave a like and a follow.
Definitely. And I mean, as a goal connoisseur, I don't think I should say this, but I might be making some burner accounts to make sure my choice wins, but I'm not that competitive.
Kimani, we know this.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, so now let's take a look at that fan goal of the week. Thank you to McNaby for showing that one and giving us the entry of the week for the fan goal. Submit your entries, of course. We will have them all on our social media pages and, of course, on our broadcast of Schoolboy Football. You can visit us Instagram, SportsMax TV, SportsMax Carib, of course, that's on X, formerly known as Twitter, or you can send it to our Facebook page at SportsMax simply, or via email, digitalmedia@sportsmax.tv. That, Kimani, is how we take a break, and then we'll come back and give them the information to prep for this game between Calabar High and Hydel High. Don't go anywhere.
This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water, Land of Good and Water, and KFC. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Education is the passport to our nation's future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. With every bottle of water you buy, you contribute to the academic development of our youth. Thanks to you, Water is providing $12 million in education grants to students and schools island-wide. Nominate a student today at watereducate.wisinco.com. Hydrate to educate with water.
I love football, but I don't just play for me. I do it for Jamaica and for the fans on the journey with us. The ones who live for every shot and cheer every goal. The ones who know that performing on the big stage means big effort with big support. And of course, chicken with big flavor.
KFC's Big Deal. 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries, and a drink. The perfect fan fuel for cheering on or history-making reggae girls. KFC, proud sponsors of Khadija Shaw and the Reggae Girls.
This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water, Land of Good and Water, and KFC. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Lots of action on your home of champions. La Liga continues this weekend on Sunday on Sportsmax 2 at 7 a.m. 8 ECT Las Palmas. They go to face Villarreal. And then the second game of the day, Atletico Madrid take on Real Sociedad. That's going to be at 9:15 a.m., 10:15 in the Eastern Caribbean, also on Sportsmax 2. And the late game of the third game is Getafe versus Celta Vigo. That game is going to be at 11:30, 12:30 in the Eastern Caribbean. Then the evening would see Barcelona take on Granada. That game would be at 2 p.m., 3 in the Eastern Caribbean. Welcome back to Calabar High. We're getting ready for this Group A encounter, the Manning Cup, Calabar High versus Hydel High. Calabar has been having a really tremendous season, of course, by their standards as of recent. And this is just through how the season has been going through for them. A couple of wins, of course. They're second in the group. We'll take a look at the group, of course. And yeah, we wait to see how their fixtures have been going this season and their results. Yeah, so they've had a pretty good season, of course. Their biggest win coming 7-0 against Penwood in that last game. They also got 5 goals in the game against Camperdown. Of course, they would have conceded 2, but 3 against Charlie Smith. They've been able to score in every game, and of course, if they can continue on this road, except that one against Kingston College, of course, they wish they would have lost, but they've been on an upward trend this season.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you expect from Andrew Price coach teams? They always go forward with very attacking intent. And here we look at the Hydel High fixtures and results. You look at that 3-0 loss to Kingston College coming because of that ineligible player that they set out there, and then losing in their last one to Kingston College as well. 5-1 over Camperdown, that's a statement win if you ask me. But this one here today, can they get the better of this Calabar outfit? It's yet to be seen. We're going to find out.
Yeah, we definitely will find out. So this is how the group of death, of course, stands. Calabar in one of the top 2 positions. And of course, well, before we get to that, these are the results from the last time, of course, fixtures. And today, Kingston College 1-0 over Hydel. That was during the week. Calabar versus Penwood 7-0 in the last game. Charlie Smith 2-1 over Camperdown. And today, this will round out this week's matches for Zone A, Calabar versus Hydel, that we will see very, very soon. So this is how the standings look, Imani.
Yeah, I mean, Kingston College sitting very comfortably at the top there, but those 2 teams that are highlighted that will face off here today, Calabar and Hydel, only 3 points separating them. Goal difference will come into play if Hydel manages to defeat Calabar, but it's so tight for that second spot, and they'll definitely want to stake their claim and secure it.
Yeah, well, Calabar have a slight advantage in the head-to-head between these two teams since 2012, and yeah, of course, 2 wins for Calabar, 1 for Hydel, and a draw. So if they can continue along this trajectory, Calabar favored by history in this encounter, but Hydel will obviously want to flip the script.
Yeah, so let's take a closer look at Hydel High. storied school here. They've been, did I say Hydel? I meant Calabar, the home team. Home field advantage for the school from Red Hills Road. They have been founded in 1912, 111 years they've been around. Their colors are the popular green and black. Their population, 1,645 students. Manning Cups, they have 3 to their name, and their motto is the utmost for the highest. Gerard had a chance to catch up with Coach Price. Here's what he had to say.
Coach Price, you're second in Group A. Of course, this is a group that is very close. A lot of capable teams are making it out of the group. Are you happy with the spot that you're in right now?
Well, I'm definitely happy with where we are right now. The games are coming fast and furious right now. We have basically from Thursday, we have 3 games in 5 days. So it's going to take a lot of toll on a lot of the players. So we're doing some amount of rotation. So hopefully we'll be able to get through these 3 games skated.
Yeah, let's jump right into today's encounter. You would have started this game against Hydel, not able to finish. But in the couple minutes that you would have played, though, what have you learned about them that you can use to your advantage in this match?
Well, just a correction. The game wasn't even started because it was rained out. The team is hyped for the game. Hydel is a very good team, and they're well coached, and we expect a tough encounter. But we are prepared for it. We knew coming into the group of death, as what this zone is being called. We know they were tough teams, 3 former champions in the group, and Hydel is one of those teams that we expected to put up a great challenge. So we expect today's game to be very tough.
Yes, let's take a look now at our Digicel player to watch. He is none other than Jaheim Rankin, coming off a hat-trick of goals on Thursday. It's his 2nd season. He's the forward of this team. 5 appearances to his name, along with those 3 goals. He'll be looking to undo that Hydel backline today, and no doubt his teammates will be looking forward to him trying.
All right, so let's learn a little bit now about Hydel High. They were founded in 1992 by Hyansif Bennett, the former principal at Wolmer's Preparatory at the time. She took a change and, of course, established this school. They will be celebrating 30 years, well, very, very shortly, 1992. And blue, yellow, and white, that's the school colors. A population of 512. Yet to win a Manning Cup, of course. They came closest in 2012 when they lost 3-0 in that final in the Manning Cup. And their motto says, soaring upwards on the wings of excellence. Let's hear now from their coach, Devon Anderson, who had a chat with Kimani earlier today.
Coach, you come into this one against direct group rivals for that 2nd spot. How important is a win in today's game?
Every win is very important from now on in where Hydel is concerned,
A loss against Kingston College in your previous game. How important is it for you to right the wrongs of that one?
Most definitely, it can be only one result for us today, and it's a W. Anything otherwise from that, drop the ball.
You'd have been docked 3 points in that initial game, that initial win against Kingston College, due to an ineligible player. Is that weighing on your boys or your camp in any way, shape, or form?
No. I guess we shake that off by now. And we are, our heads are up, ready to go. We have a stumbling block one day in the week. But as warriors, true warriors, we have to put that behind us. And the show continue.
And in terms of your opponents today, Calabar, how much do you know about them and how are you prepared to deal with what they offer?
Well, after the game, I'll tell you about that.
Yeah, that was Coach Anderson there. So let's hear now from, the KFC big new player to watch. Let's see who he is. Of course, Ronaldo Barrett, age 17. Now, Kimani, this is his 1st season in schoolboy football, and he's managed 5 goals already. And just imagine if he would have started it just a little bit earlier. But he'll be wearing the number 8 on his back. Also has 4 assists to go with those 5 goals. So he will be commanding the midfield and hoping that he can produce something special for Hydel High. So all of the information is there. And now you're ready for this one. Call it quickly.
I'm going Calabar 2-1.
All right, we'll see how it goes. Well, we'll take a break now, of course. When we come back, we'll be hearing from our commentary team. Donald Oliver, he's up there with LeJay Williams. Don't miss any of the action. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back very, very soon.
This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water, Land of Good and Water, and KFC. KFC, it's finger-licking good. This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water, Land of Good and Water, and KFC. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Schoolboy football, run come, look one, look all. Which team are the best and I go better than the rest? And if a your team beat your chest, schoolboy football. A team could rise and a team could fall, but they never will know until the whistle blows. So run, come enjoy the show.
Good afternoon and welcome once again to Red Hills Road. We are live from Calabar High and the home team is in action again on the overcast skies here, and on the table, Calabar High against Hydel High. This is expected to be a really good encounter here at the home of Calabar. We have experienced some rain here for the last few weeks, thunderstorms even, and they've been trying to put the schedule back together because it really has gone amok in the last few weeks. But we hope that the rain stay away this afternoon, and this match was to have played a few days ago, rescheduled to this afternoon, and it was highly anticipated then. It's even more highly anticipated now. Hydel, they were considered the favorites coming out of this group, but so many things have changed since the last time we spoke with you, and we'll get into the details of the matter in a short while. We pause for the playing of the national anthem. Wherever you're watching from all over the world, thank you so much for joining our coverage here on the Home of Champions. My name is Donald Oliver. I'm hanging out with Leger Williams. Initial thoughts on this matchup? What are you anticipating this afternoon?
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head in terms of how highly anticipated this game is. It was highly anticipated before being rescheduled. It's even more so now because of what we've seen. Hydel has dropped some points. Calabar are seemingly growing in confidence. So I think the dynamics of the game are a little bit different than what we would have seen if the game were to be played on time. So I think a lot is at stake here.
Omar Hines is the man in charge of this one. Damien Williams and Kenora Hall will assist him. Romario Francis is the fourth official. They're the two captains, and they are there for the toss. But yeah, the dynamic has changed. Before the start of the season, Hydel would have been considered one of the favorites. Kingston College, they weren't in the conversation as far as being in the mix. And of course, Calabar, a part of this group as well. It was anticipated to be the group of death, and it's shaping out to be just that.
Yeah, it's really close right now. I think the changes in results due to ineligibility of players has played a big part in that. Maybe it has dented a bit of Hydel's confidence, because we saw them against KC losing a couple days ago, and then we're going to see them now against a Calabar team that features these players.
Well, let's take a look at the Calabar High lineup. Amari Grant is between the sticks. They do have a back four of Edwards, Henry, McLeod, and Hutchinson. In the middle of the park, O'Brien Marks, doing a late fitness test, manages to make the starting lineup for Calabar. Anthony McDonald, Raheem Rankin will be playing centrally in the middle of the park. And up top, Christopher McKenzie with 3 goals to his name. He's going to be flanked by Javel Watson on the right and Sheridan Wilson on the left.
Yeah, it's an Andrew Price coach team, so you know what that means. Possession football, but with some quick attackers looking to exploit the opposition defense.
As far as Hydel is concerned, they go on the road with Tajari Lee between the sticks. The back four of Darren Campbell, Joe McGordon, Joseph Brightly, and Dante Stewart. All veterans in the business as far as Hydel is concerned, returning from last year. In the middle of the park, Michael Forbes, Gabriel Seaborn, and Ronaldo Barrett. Up top, Kelland Smith, the centre forward, 7 goals and 3 assists to his name so far. Deshaun Henry on the left, Omario Henry on the right-hand side.
Yeah, a lot of star-studded players here, but of course you have to look out for the number 8, their captain, Ronaldo Barrett. He has been sensational this season. We know his talents. Jamaica under-17 representative. Let's see what he can do today.
Overcast skies here, but the players looking to light up the afternoon. And we're on the way here at Riddles Road. Calabar with the possession, trying to set the tempo immediately. Not the most level surface we would have seen at Calabar, but we did go through a bit of a drought as Hydel looking to pounce here, and that wasn't too far away. A mistake at the back, shaky start for Calabar, and managing to get the shot off was Ronaldo Barrett, one of 3 players in this Hydel setup that plays Premier League football for Cavalier.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a star-studded lineup, but a star in terms of coaching is Andrew Price, and he looked aghast a while ago at his team trying to play out. Yeah, it didn't work out well, and I think if that one had fallen on Ronaldo Barrett's left foot, his stronger foot, instead of the right, we could have been seeing a really, really early goal in this one.
They're looking nervous at the back. Hydel looking to pip in once more. And it goes across the line for a goal kick. They really need to be a little bit more careful. Just a hint of nervousness there, and he's a little bit bemused by the start from his defenders, Andrew Price.
Yeah, I expected his facial expression to change a bit, but it didn't from the first mistake.
Because he almost repeated it.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be important for them to find a balance between playing out and playing long against this Hydel team. This Hydel team has a really good counter press. They like to keep the ball themselves, so they'll want to have it most of the time. A lot of comfortable players on it.
Campbell's trying to play it inside, and it's a lovely turn from Barrett back to Campbell. What he'll do on this occasion, looking for that additional yard of space, and he was charged down, picking up the foul for Hydel. And the team from Ferro will get the free kick just inside Calabar's half. Just got in late there. Jaheim Rankin, hopeful ball over the top. Almost a lovely collection, but it just ran away from him in the end.
Yeah, Mario Henry there, full of speed. Being coached by, of course, Devon Anderson. One might say of Holy Trinity fame. But he's here at Hydel now trying to revive this program, one might say.
Yeah, they know what it's like to be in a Manning Cup final. Of course, they were led there by Jeffrey Maxwell over a decade ago, in fact. For Devon Anderson, he couldn't quite get over the line. He had some talented Holy Trinity teams. Again, the ball over the top. And Calabar looking to express themselves now.
An interesting dynamic in this game, I think, will be actually the quality of the field. These are two teams that like to knock it around. How will the quality of the field or lack thereof influence that?
Well, you think it shouldn't affect Calabar because it is their home field, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think even if you live in a poor house, you'll never get used to feeling that it's a poor house.
But you'll be able to adjust, you know. If there are leaks, you pick up buckets. Throw in to Calabar. Headed away. Hydel's time to defend now, and again they look a little bit awkward in keeping possession in their own defensive third. And throw in.
It's a danger man there, not getting up so briskly, Rankin.
It's a free kick that's actually awarded there.
He'll be the one whipping it in, Rankin. Scored a hat-trick in the last game against Penwood.
Yeah, and just 3 goals to his name. Here is the delivery, headed away. That was going goalwards, you know. Hydel with an opportunity to try and clear here. And there is another whistle on the play. The goalkeeper is down. He's going to need some attention, Omari Grant, and it's the signal made by the referee to the bench. And, feeling some discomfort. For the Hydel goalkeeper, I should say, Tajari Lee.
Do you think this fixture has a lot of meaning to him, being a former KC student?
It would. One distinct change that we've noticed there as far as Hydel is concerned is Michael Forbes is asked to be a shield to the back four, having previously been a part of it. And Colin Smith is playing in a more attacking area, central midfield.
I think that's Hydel acknowledging the threat that Calabar has. Looking for more security in the midfield.
Rankin now over on that far side. You said that this game may mean a lot to Tajari Lee, a former Kingston College player. Well, it probably would mean more to their number 14, Omaria Henry, who previously attended the institution here.
Probably looking to prove a point, eh?
Probably. Rankin actually went into the referee's book.
No fault, no fault, no fault. Area, press them, no fault.
Hopeful ball again over the top. Trying to give chase there. Sheridan Wilson. Rankin.
First set. No fault. Well done. Too easy. Come again. No fault. Right down there. Set.
Good win. Lovely switch of play. Henry on it, inside the box. Henry. Shot was charged down and it had to be. Trying to keep it alive. Hydel in a threatening area. The slip before the shot. And now it goes the other way, but Hydel doing enough putting that one into touch.
Yeah, and that's a threat that Hydel can pose. They do like to keep the ball well, but you can see that in transitional moments as well. They are extremely dangerous. A lot of pace up front. Both Henrys on the flanks.
Wilson. Wilson is in some shocking color orange boots there over the far side. Should be easily identified when he's on the ball. The number 16. That's a nice color.
Stylish.
It is. Campbell doing well. Was trying to buy a foul. Referee wasn't agreeing with him. There's Forbes with a booming clearance. Not the best control, and that wasn't the best shot either.
Yeah, clearly Hydel are not shy to shoot from range. I think they'd be better served trying to get in a little bit closer, however.
If there's a former Calabar student, Mario Henry, has a goal and 4 assists to his name so far this season.
I was actually expecting a little bit more production from him.
Well, he may come into the 4 here. There's Deshaun Henry. Couldn't beat his marker. Campbell. This game has been punctuated by the referee's whistle on several occasions. And there's another infringement. Ball played to the edge of the box. Calabar again with some issues in making the clearance, but eventually they do. Campbell lost it and then tripped to Rankin.
I think he should be a bit careful about asking for a yellow card. I'm not sure if he heard, but you get yellow cards for that now.
And he's already on a yellow card, right?
Yeah.
Rankin looking to switch the play and find Wilson, who gets there. Play was almost predictable for the defender who was covering him. Looks to be Dante Stewart over on that far side. And it goes the other way. Here's Hydel. Smith was trying to play it inside, but it wasn't done with a lot of conviction, so the easy clearance by Calabar was done. Yeah, they need a change of ball here. Nicely done. Well, almost nicely done. Just couldn't keep that one in play. Henry. Hutchinson looking for a long throw here. Foul committed on Christopher McKenzie.
Yet to see too many sustained attacks. The first 14 minutes of this one. A lot of stoppages, a lot of fouls.
That one is going goalwards, and the keeper fumbling, and it's headed into his own net. Well, it always read chaos. And Calabar, they were able to pounce on the mistake at the back by Tajari Lee. And then the defender trying to clear was awkward in doing so. And that's going to go down as an own goal, you think?
Yeah, Lee always looked unsure when that one was coming in, and not for the first time this season. His uncertainty has led to this Hydel team conceding, and in the end, I think it was... Yeah, that's Joseph Brightly. It looks as if headed into his own net. And Hydel, for the second game running, have conceded a free goal, one might say.
Well, looking at now for the equalizer, they get a corner instead. How can they respond? Because they've had the majority of the possession so far in this first half. Here's a corner, outswinging, the header, and the follow-up. Still a chance. 3 defenders near him, trying to take them all at once. But it's a corner kick to Hydel. They have another opportunity here.
Yeah, I think that goal may have woken Hydel up. And they're the team that really needs a win in this one.
Here's a corner kick, good delivery, headed away, but there goes down a defender. And what's going to happen here? The referee is going... Well, I thought he was going to his pocket.
I think he might have if it wasn't for the head injury to Calabar skipper.
Well, yeah, McLeod held his head. I'm not sure if there was much connection to his head, onto his head.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either, but the tests have to be done. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he's going to be in trouble here. Yellow card is shown in the direction of the Hydel forward, Killen Smith. Callan Smith, I should say.
Come again. Hey, Michael,
Calabar looking to see if they can add to this lead. Maybe add to the 17 goals that they've scored this season.
McDonald is the one who is going to be taking this corner kick for Calabar. He'll have another opportunity to deliver a better one.
Seeing a lot of frustration seep into the Hydel ranks. Seaborn, the looking the latest to be frustrated.
Calabar with the corner kick. Here's Hydel again trying to go into the attacking third, and Bard couldn't quite find the pass. McDonald. Bart. Stewart. Nicely done by Hydel. What can they do going forward? Henry. Henry's effort. Omari Grant with no issues there. Well, that was that was strong, to say the least, from Jomo Gordon.
Nalo, go in there, Nalo. Nalo, turn to me, Nalo, turn. Yeah. Go over, right. Wait till this party.
And so Calabar, they have a free kick.
Nalo, left. Right back, yeah. Switch to Nalo, Michael, switch to Nalo. Beside Nalo. Yeah.
Rankin is thinking about this shot from distance. The wall has been constructed. Here's Rankin, and that is well wide.
Yeah, not his best effort there, Rankin. I don't think it was a bad idea to shoot from range against Tajari Lee, who I do think is a keeper that has a lot of promise, has the fundamentals on, but sometimes, it, you know, as the Jamaican phrase goes, him head just take him. He just makes mistakes from time to time. But I do think the makings are there for a quality keeper. Hydel need more of that to come into fruition, however.
Hydel, they have produced quality keepers in the past, haven't they? David Payton last year was a really good custodian for them. Has gone on to better things. Now applies his straight into the Premier League. I think he's still with Portmore United.
Seems as if that shot by Rankin really did a number on a Hydel player.
Yeah, it was Gordon. As we take a look at the goal again, and keeper just ended up in no man's land there as he tried to reach for it, and just went through his fingers and trying to rescue the situation. Joseph Brightly turned out to be too dark a situation for him. Here's the ball whipping inside, and it's put into touch.
And I think one of the first things that you hear as a defending player, as a defender, probably as a defensive midfielder, and as a keeper, it applies as well. Don't let that ball bounce. I think that's what got him into huge problems.
Calabar looking for a second here. Good challenge coming in. Rain is nearby, but the good news is that we haven't seen any lightning. Again, another whistle on the play. Emotions running high here.
And it seems as if Rankin just can't stay out of the action, but I think he needs to calm down a bit. But an early yellow card. Probably needs to stay out of a couple of these battles.
Wind also picking up. And that one carried that ball away. It's been a pedestrian effort so far by Hydel since conceding.
I think for the whole game, really, they haven't really been doing too much on and off the ball, not really getting close enough to Calabar, I think, and haven't shown too much quality on the ball either. Not that Calabar have been outstanding themselves, but I think they've slightly been the better team.
Can he keep that one in play? He can. Was stretching though to keep it in play. Darren Campbell. Wilson allowed it to run, gets the ball back. Looking for options in Rankin. Rankin was robbed, although he was robbed illegally. So another free kick for Calabar in a dangerous position once more. McDonald behind it on this occasion. Three-man wall set up. Looking to stop this one. McDonald looking for his first goal this season, still searching. Hutchinson with a long ball of field could create some issues here. Here's a shot that is high and wide. McDonald again with an ambitious effort from distance.
Seems as if he wants to score his first goal of the season in a spectacular way.
But until then,
Hydel yet again struggling to progress the ball through the thirds. Everything looking a bit rushed, hasty, and lacking quality really. Definitely not looking as fluent as they have been throughout the season.
Well, that one has slipped through. Ball sent inside the area. It's an opportunity here for the equalizer, and they do get it. Well, the hand raised. Omari Henry, he won't celebrate against his former team, but it's critical for Hydel in this contest. And with that, he gets his second goal this season, Hydel's number 14, and we're level at Reddles Road.
Yeah, I said that I was surprised that he hadn't scored more goals this season, and it was because he can finish like that. Yes, it was a mistake by the goalkeeper, but it was still a true strike, a low strike, which gave Grant a lot to do in the end, and he couldn't do it. And yeah, no celebration because this is his former school, but for his current school, that goal is huge. And it has put a huge impact on this scoreline. It's now Calabar 1, Hydel 1 in this Zone A clash.
Here's Bard on the turn, looking to thread that through again to Omari Henry. And now it goes the other way. And this is Javel Watson. And Watson deciding to cut inside and take the shot. And not a lot of power behind it. But then again, the goal which was conceded didn't have a lot of power behind it. And Lee was in trouble then and he's limping now. But the custodian will continue. And maybe that equalizer will stir Hydel a little bit more. But relatively cool conditions this afternoon. Conditions both teams should enjoy. No water break required. Hydel with the throw. It's a free kick that has been awarded. This one punted long. And the header easily handled by Grant. Hydel will come again though. Henry threading that one through. Was looking for the return ball, but not a lot of purchase behind it. And Keelan Smith having a bit of an off game here as Calabar trying to break themselves. And that was a little bit too much aggression. And Brightly stays down. He's probably the most relieved person on the park, Brightly.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Kimani Sullivan is downstairs on the sidelines, and he has something that he'd like to share with us.
Thanks, guys. Coach Price wasn't pleased at all with the amount of times his team has been caught on the ball when they're looking to play out. He has been beckoning to his goalie, Omari Grant, that it's okay to go long when the short passes aren't available, especially now that they have equalized. That's Hydel. His opposite number, though, Coach Anderson, was a very calm figure despite falling behind so early. He was encouraging his team to continue pressing and using the goalie as a pressing trigger. And as you guys can see, a goal has come from it. So it's all pressure on Calabar now. 1-1. Back to you.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what Kimani said as Calabar tried to infiltrate there, still on the attack.
Yeah, Watson has kept it in play, trying to beat his man on the line, but doesn't get anything for it.
Yeah, assistant referee seemingly overruled there. It's going to be a corner.
So corner kick to Calabar. Again, it's going to be Rankin to serve, and here it is, headed away, and Hydel trying to break, but there was a foul there.
Hey, two. Stand up, Biggie. 1 minute now. Over. Yeah.
Sending a couple of players up. The captain has gone up himself as well. Looking to get to the end of this one. He's put it straight to the keeper. He made a late move towards the box, Fitzroy McLeod, as he was looking for his 3rd goal this season. Made the connection. But either side of Tajari Lee, and that would have been a goal. And now here's Hydel. Oh, that's a lovely ball from Bard. Almost went through to Henry, who does well to win it back. And the whistle goes, and it's a free kick to Hydel.
Yo.
Taken quickly. Rankin with the clearance. Thinking of a long throw here as we take a look at the opportunity that was. The Calabar captain couldn't quite convert. I think he's just going to get a talking to from the referee for slamming the ball into the ground after not getting his way. Here's another long through, and
looks as if it was a foul through, actually. That must be a little bit frustrating for any coach watching on.
It happens at the highest level as well.
Yeah, I remember a couple seasons ago, as an Arsenal supporter, I saw Hector Bellerin do it probably 3-4 times in a season. I was incensed, so I can just imagine what any coach would be going through as well.
Rankin trying to play that one through the middle to Wilson. Wilson lofts it out wide. And an opportunity here for Watson on his left. Deflected, and the keeper should gather. He always looks dangerous, Watson, when he's cutting inside. Looking for his 2nd goal this season as well, Calabar's number 11. Here's Rankin. Seems to be everywhere for Calabar. Isaac. Lovely stuff. Watson again. Inside the box. Watson. Hydel did enough. Could have been a little bit more measured there, Hydel. And they do get the throw now. Or no, it goes the other way, in fact. Campbell has to track back Rankin. Couldn't get by his marker. Again, Calabar applying the pressure here. And now it will go the other way. Smith over the top. Henry gives chase. And that's a good challenge coming in from Hutchinson, but oh, Henry does well. Henry trying to set up his fellow striker there. couldn't get it done, and in the end it is easily collected by Grant, and a couple of Calabar players down, needing attention after all of that.
Yeah, Hydel, I think, not playing how I expected them to. Looking much more as a transition team in this one, and again, the pace of Mario Henry causing some serious threat in behind Calabar. Had to be two players there, did it by hook or by crook, but couldn't find his teammate in the end, the Hydel goal scorer. I saw him score a brace for Cavalier. Actually, I appointed him man of the match for one of those games during last season. So it came as a shock to me seeing that he had only scored one goal coming into this game, especially because Hydel have scored a decent amount this season. But maybe he's just a bit slow in finding his feet, and the goal today can be the catalyst.
You expect those type of players to come to the lower level and dominate, right?
Yeah, I do. Plays in a professional program, coached pretty well by Rudolph Speed, I can imagine. It's someone who gets a lot of trust as well. Didn't start too many games, but was always involved coming off of the bench, seeing out games. Used for his express pace at times, Henry. Good work there by his namesake on the other side.
Ball is switched over, and in the way was Hutchinson, and he had to be in the way. Bart didn't quite get the return ball from Henry. And they'll start again, Hydel. What can they manufacture here? Not a lot.
Yeah, and as we see the Hydel number 8 there in shot, Ronaldo Barrett, I don't think I'm seeing him take the game by the scruff of the neck as I would have hoped he would have, playing in that attacking midfield position. I think he's been a bit too hasty on the ball, trying to force things, as we see the coach of the defending Manning Cup champions, Jamaica College, Davian Ferguson, always repping his club team and always doing some scouting as well. Scouting to see any other team that he could face in the latter parts of this competition, of course.
You can't get out of that, Leger. I'm sorry. Here's Hydel coming forward. Smith, well, there was a slight appeal for a handled ball there, but trying to turn it goalwards, Keelan Smith. There was the deflection. It goes behind for a corner kick.
And there was an appeal for a handballer, but I think just judging by the reaction of the player, it's clear where it hit him.
Yeah. Smack in the face. Those usually stings. Yep, those usually sting. Corner kick to Hydel. Mario Henry looking to be the provider on this occasion. Here it comes. It's a good-looking corner. The keeper couldn't quite get it. Calabar with the clearance. Not too far away, though. Henry. Can this be kept in play? It will be. Ball played inside, and it's headed behind for another corner kick. Looking for better opportunity here, Hydel, as they seek to go ahead in this game for the first time. Henry with the delivery. It's not a bad one at all, the header. Wide of the mark in the end.
And I think with a player as tall as Forbes is, I think it's just the best thing to do is to get in his way when jumping, try and impede him. And that's exactly what Calabar did, because if you give him a free header, I think everyone knows where that one's ending up.
Long ball, too long. Here's Michael Forbes. Usually one of the patrolmen at the back. Asked to marshal the midfield area. Forbes with the header. He really is an imposing figure. Watson, predictable, but still manages to retain possession. Hutchinson over the top. Rankin gives chase. Rankin, almost. Always going to be a difficult proposition to go around his marker. Wilson couldn't gather. Kick taken at the wrong place. So there will be a retake here. Just 2 minutes of stoppages to be played. This one punted long and no issues there for Grant. Will they be able to get a last opportunity, Calabar? Rankin in the way. He was fouled.
Hey, come on, man.
Here they come. Calabar looking to go ahead. Ball played inside the box at the back post. Headed away. Kept alive in the dangerous area. Forbes is back there. Wilson trying to get a shot off. Seconds remaining. Calabar still looking for the advantage.
Turn. No fault. Oh, bye. Hey, turn.
Ball sent inside the area. Again, it's cleared out, but not too far. McDonald trying to turn it across. And that's the last bit of action for the first half. 1-1 between Calabar and Hydel. And Calabar had taken the advantage pretty early. Tazar Lee with a bit of a mistake at the back. And resulting in an own goal. And then Hydel eventually finding their footing thanks to Mario Henry scoring against his old school, getting his second goal this season. So still a lot to play for. After 45 minutes, it's Calabar 1, Hydel 1.
This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water, Land of Good and Water, and KFC. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Education is the passport to our nation's future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. With every bottle of water you buy, you contribute to the academic development of our youth. Thanks to you, Water is providing $12 million in education grants to students and schools island-wide. Nominate a student today at watereducate.wisinco.com. Hydrate to educate with water.
I love football, but I don't just play for me. I do it for Jamaica and for the fans on the journey with us. The ones who live for every shot and cheer every goal. The ones who know that performing on the big stage means big effort with big support. And of course, chicken with big flavor.
KFC's Big Deal. 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries, and a drink. The perfect fan fuel for cheering on or history-making reggae girls. KFC, proud sponsors of Khadija Shaw and the Reggae Girls.
Education is the passport to our nation's future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. With every bottle of water you buy, you contribute to the academic development of our youth. Thanks to you, Water is providing $12 million in education grants to students and schools island-wide. Nominate a student today at watereducate.wisinco.com. Hydrate to educate with water.
This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water, Land of Good and Water, and KFC. KFC, it's finger licking good.
And Hydel high, and it hasn't really been the most interesting game, but it's tentatively poised at the interval. Let's take a look at the happenings of the first half. So in the 50th minute, this was really a hopeful ball by Isaac Clark, and then it went through the keeper and then nodded it across the goal brightly. Well, the goal has been awarded to Clark because it was on target, but keeper went through his hands and then brightly couldn't clear it off the line, and Clark accredited with the goal. Hydel grew with a little bit more confidence. There's the shot from Deshaun Henry. The Henrys have been really good for Hydel so far, and they could have easily had more opportunities. And there's Deshaun finding Omario, and Omario Henry scoring his 2nd goal this season. Didn't celebrate. It was against his old team in the 29th minute. Omario Henry just putting that to the left of Omari Grant, who got down low but couldn't effect the save. And then this ball tossed inside the area. The captain had a foot on it, Fitzroy McLeod. But 1-1 at the interval. Calabar with 8 shots, 3 on target. Hydel with 11 shots, 4 on target. Yeah, this game has been punctuated by the whistle so many times. Hydel committing 10 fouls, 3 more than Calabar. And Hydel with the majority of the possession, in fact, at 58%. It's now time for the water break from the fans. Here's Kimani.
Thank you, Donald. I'm sitting in a sea of green and black here, joined by past students, current students, and old girls, believe it or not. Old girls. So I'm here. Let me know your name. Let the viewers know what's going on at Calabar, how you're feeling thus far in the game. Speak to me.
Well, I am Mark. So far, it's been a good game. I see a lot of promise, in the players. So I'm expecting great things from them for the rest of the season.
And the job that Coach Price has been doing thus far with the team, do you guys think you can make that next step and really challenge for trophies?
Yeah, I think so, Based on past seasons and what I'm seeing this year, I think that we're in a position to challenge.
All right, let me hear from the old girl. She calls herself a past student of Calabar. Speak to me about that winning culture at Calabar. I said something about track and field earlier, and you gave me some pushback as it relates to the success of the school. Speak to me about that a bit.
Track and field is not the only thing we're good at. We're good at everything we do. Manning Cup, Pepsi, Colt, rugby, badminton, all those, everything. We recently run robotics, so it is what it is. It is the school to beat. It is the school to be. It's the greatest school ever.
All right, so Calabar is the greatest school ever. Speak to me about the past student. You said you're an old girl.
Yeah.
Explain that a bit for those at home who probably don't understand.
I've been going here from 2000 to 2005. I left Calabar 2005, sir.
2005, so you went to the school?
From 2000 to 2005, sir.
All right, so I'm going to have to do some investigation about that one. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I'm going to have to do some investigation. There's other students here. Speak to me. How confident are you that you can come out of the group?
Very confident, Calabar said we always, triumph, always underdog. So just there, sit back and watch, expecting great things.
All right, so if you were the coach of this team right now, and you've been watching the game and you're seeing what's happening out there, tell me the adjustments you would make to ensure that Calabar wins.
I wasn't here for the entire first half, so just a little part. But that's it. Man, them on the wing. They need to go in a better place. Them I each up behind the defender. Them need to break away more quickly and things like that.
All right, you heard it here from the Calabar Massive. I'm going to ask the old girl to send us to a break.
You're watching Sports Max. We'll see you right after this break.
All right.
This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water, Land of Good and Water, and KFC. KFC, it's finger licking good. This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water, Land of Good and Water, and KFC. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
CONCACAF Nations League is on your home of champions on Sportsmax Thursday afternoon, 2 o'clock, 3 p.m. ECT. St. Martin will go up against St. Kitts and Nevis. You don't want to miss that one. And, of course, a little bit later that day, Suriname will entertain Haiti at 5 o'clock, 6 p.m. ECT. You can watch that on Sportsmax 2. And then, of course, Grenada, the Spice Boys, will entertain Jamaica's Reggae Boys Thursday evening, right after the Sportsmax zone on Sportsmax. 6 o'clock Jamaica time, 7 in the Eastern Caribbean. You don't want to miss that one. And, of course, Thursday night, Cuba against Honduras. You can watch it free on the Sportsmax app on Sportsmax Plus. 8 o'clock Jamaica time, 9 in the Eastern Caribbean. We are back at Red Hills Road. And it's 1-1 between Calabar and Hydel. Leger, quickly, your thoughts. Who do you think got the better of play in that first half? Who would be the happier coach?
Happier coach, probably. It's a tough one. I know neither of them are happy because Andrew Price would have liked to still have the lead going in. He got the lead 1-0 up. He would have wanted his team to maybe drive home that advantage. And I don't think Devon Anderson would be happy with the way how his team used the ball. Not very composed on it. Maybe it is a ploy by him to play a little bit quicker, but that's not what I'm used to from him. So I'm led to believe that Hydel just aren't really executing what he would have wanted. So we're going to see in the early stage of the second half what adjustments are being made from a Hydel perspective. I know what Calabar want to do. Let's see if his team can continue to execute it.
Probably should read a lot in this, but Forbes is the one who's going to be kicking off for Hydel. But let's see how that will play out.
Yeah, I think that's more so just so he can get up the field so they can punt it long immediately and win it.
That predictable, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Second half about to get underway here. 1-1 between Calabar and Hydel. Let's see how the story unfolds. They did punt it long.
They don't pay me the big bucks for nothing, you know, Dana.
Oh, you are the lucky one, are you? Calabar trying to settle. I think there may be a little bit more in this second half. It's going to be a throw to Hydel, though, to start the proceedings.
And actually, Donald, you may be right, actually. I am seeing Forbes staying in that striker position.
And there he is, giving chase. And the two players attacking, and there's the lob. Forbes trying to win the header. And Grant still holds it.
And I think that confirms, actually, that maybe it was an intentional ploy for Hydel to go as direct as possible. I think that they'll drive that home in the second half. But one advantage of Forbes moving up is the fact that seemingly Ronaldo Barrett has dropped deeper in midfield.
Yeah.
That's something that I wanted from
the
start
get-go,
of the
right?
game. And then now we're going to see Kylan Smith go into his more familiar attacking midfield role. So let's see how these changes will impact the game.
Well, that's a late challenge, and a free kick awarded to Hydel. Darren Campbell was cut down over on the far side. This really could be interesting for Hydel if they continue with the ploy of launching it long to Forbes, and again Forbes trying to get there and does. They have to win the second touch as well, though. There has to be supporting players around him, or else it won't work.
Yeah, winning second balls is extremely key in football. It's not all the time you're going to win the first duel, but getting to the second ball is what's so important when having these target men. So you are right, they need players in and around when you have a target man.
Well, there's going to be a conversation had between the fourth official and the referee, and maybe, well, just a yellow card is shown to one of the Calabar staff members. It's always awkward in schoolboy football competitions when an adult is reprimanded.
I guess at any age you can't hide the passion, huh?
Well, that's one excuse. Again, this one launched long, too long, and it goes out for a goal kick. He's going to be instrumental, you'd think. Or that's the desire from Hydel. Wilson trying to win that header and the ball. It's a royal battle that took place there, but Stewart got the better of him, and here comes Hydel. And Henry inside, it's Forbes! He's seen so much of the ball in the opening 4 minutes of the second half.
That's a defender's finish, if one might say so. Look good in controlling it, but yeah, not the best of finish there by Forbes.
Started the season at the back. Started this game in the middle of the park. Now he's playing centre forward. And now Hydel trying to defend. Rankin trying to send that one out wide to Javel Watson. Calabar in the attacking third. Gets another throw. Contemplating going long, maybe. They do send it long. It's headed away. Calabar looking to recycle. McDonald plays down for Calabar. And now Hydel looking to capitalize. Forwards with a touch that wasn't collected well by Henry. And Hydel will continue to do some defending now. Switch of play. Trying to find Wilson. Henry. Stewart. Barrett. Gordon goes long. Wonderful find. Henry. Still Henry, looking for options. Found the space to Barrett. Barrett clips it out wide, and he just ventured into an offside position, did Deshaun Henry. Well, we saw the yellow card earlier, and that's what the official did in trying to trip up Darren Campbell.
Tried to play it off as well as if he was innocent.
That's schoolboy stuff.
Yeah, remember I said that you can't hide the passion.
Yeah, you did say that. Ball over the top. Calabar on it. Mackenzie. Oh, was kept in play to Calabar's advantage. Hydel looked comfortable. Referee says play on, and they do. Barrett. Too much on it. Forbes. Henry. Keeper's off his line. Kept alive. An opportunity here. Goalwards. Oh. A foot was in the way. Denying that effort from Smith. Keelan Smith. Here's an opportunity again for Hydel. Stewart inside. Barrett on his left, charged down by Wilson. Calabar booting it long. And Mackenzie is giving chase. But Hydel anywhere will do with that clearance, because Mackenzie had some speed. Rankin. And that will go out for a throw into Hydel, who are on the far side. Gerard Morrisili is downstairs. He has some news for us. Gerard?
Thank you so much, Donald. And yes, we just saw one of the adults sitting on the bench, the Calabar bench, that is, get a yellow card. Now the referees did deliberate, the on-field referee and the fourth official. He did advise the referee that it should have been a card, but he didn't advise them which color card. So the on-field decision was a yellow card, but however, he said, the fourth official, that is, that it should have been a red. So he should have been sent off. Subsequently, he was removed from the bench because his name is not on the match card. So he should not have been sitting with the Calabar team. And of course, that is the sideline report here. So a red card should have been issued. It came down to a yellow after some deliberation between the two referees. And yeah, it's all drama.
Yeah, well, he's absent now. But yeah, a member of the Calabar coaching staff. The goalkeeper coach, in fact. Surprised why his name wouldn't be on the list, but alas.
Maybe that's what got him upset in the first place.
A little cross and miserable, maybe?
Angry. Yeah, Hydel playing much better in the second half.
Let's see what can they do with this opportunity. Smith lost it, and there was a little bit of a trip there, and he'll go into the referee's book because of that. Because of that, and that says, well, that's a second yellow card for Keelan Smith, and he's been sent off. Well. Two bookable offenses there for Smith, and he has to take an early shower now, and Hydel down to 10. It was a cynical challenge. There was no way he's going to reach the ball. Well, he was happy about it, Rankin.
He's been involved all game.
That he has.
Yeah, no surprise that he's involved in that one as well.
So it's a big opportunity for Calabar now with the man advantage.
Yeah, it should be. It'll be interesting to see what kind of shape. There's the goalkeeper coach making his way around. Clearly still the popular figure here. Claimed well by Lee. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Hydel shape up now, especially in midfield, being a man light. They did lose their attacking midfielder, so I'm assuming it's going to be a 4-4-1.
Well,
and now maybe a lot of frustration being shown by the Hydel players. Mario Henry being yellow carded.
somebody else may be in trouble here. The referee in discussion with the fourth official again. I think that will be that. Just confirming the yellow card shown to Omario Henry. Was he lucky?
Yeah, it seemed as if there was a flailing arm, maybe an elbow into the face of the Calabar player there.
Maybe that was what the discussion was about between the referee and fourth official.
Yeah, so Hydel probably lucky to even have 10 men on the pitch. I think it's important for them to keep their heads for the remainder of this one.
Rankin's ball inside the area. Straight to the keeper. And here's Hydel and Barrett trying to set free Henry early. Isaac to Wilson. Back to Isaac. Here's the effort. That's well wide. It's in his hands, or at least the hands of his team. Oh, more civilized from the sidelines. Hydel and Forbes try to dribble his way through there. Hydel, they get it back. Ball over the top. McDonald getting there, trying to get by Stewart. He has some help, and Barrett did enough in throwing off Rankin. Forbes trying to get on the end of it. Well, that was awkward. Forbes gets it back for Hydel. Touching that one inside, was looking for Henry to run onto it. McDonald now to Wilson. Good defending by Barrett. Really trying to push his team forward. Again, the hopeful ball over the top. Henry giving chase, and he'll earn the throw for his team. They're trying to move quickly now, Hydel. There's a throw looking for Forbes. Rankin is back there, trying to dribble out of trouble. got into trouble. Forbes. Was he tripped? Yes, he was. Free kick to Hydel. The game's still very much on a knife's edge. And Hydel, they have a free kick.
A bit surprised I'm not seeing Ronaldo Barrett over this one, but it is a Mario Henry. And Joe McGordon. Joe McGordon has stepped away, so it will be Henry all the way.
Henry's effort goes skywards.
Yeah, he did go all the way over the goal. Not the best of efforts there by Henry.
Stewart. Forbes tucking that one around the corner, looking for Mario Henry. Forbes will get there, trying to force the pass through to Deshaun Henry.
I think the fitness of the Hydel players will come into play here as well. Played a really intense game against Kingston College just a couple days ago on Thursday. So playing with 10 men now against his Calabar outfit.
Wilson trying to thread that one through. An opportunity here for Calabar and Mackenzie. Mackenzie at the back post. Lovely first touch. Across the face of goal and behind. And it's a goal kick. Well, it was a chance for McDonald. And he's down injured, looking for some attention from off the bench. He slipped as he tried to fire the shot off and fell awkwardly on his hand. I choose the Thunder Sticks over the Vuvuzelas every day of the week. Change made. Impact player Keani Jackson comes on for Joseph Brightly, and that's an attacking change.
Do you think that means that we'll see Forbes playing his third position of the day? Yeah, he's around there now.
Yep. Back to regular scheduled programming.
And he's right back taking goal kicks. What can't he do?
Well, he didn't score, so...
Okay, Mr. Critical.
There is still time, though. Stewart. Forbes. Barrett. Trying to set free Henry. Jackson applying the pressure there. Now it goes the other way. Henry, this could be awkward. Not too awkward for Devon Hutchinson, who does really well for Calabar. Here's Calabar. He's allowed to run. Couldn't supply the pass, but it comes to Wilson.
Yeah, not the best of efforts there in the end. Hydel still being brave in playing out even with 10 men.
Oh, that's a lovely touch, you know. Couldn't provide the service back to his striker. Rankin kept that one in play. Gordon. That wasn't kept in play. Throw into Calabar.
Yeah, well done, well done.
He landed awkwardly. But Hydel will continue. Jackson. Stewart. Henry trying to slip by his defender and goes down. Free kick to Hydel. He looks as if he's sick of today already.
Yeah, the amount of work that he has put in and will have to put in for Hydel to try and win this one.
Yeah, he's going to need some attention, Henry. Nothing that a cold bottle of water won't fix.
Not sure that the bottle of water will fix it, but I suppose. Calabar preparing a number of changes. Well, 2 changes.
So, well, we'll confirm the change that Hydel has just made. For Calabar, they've made the 2 changes. We'll confirm them in short order, but Hydel with a free kick. It's Keani Jackson. No, that's wasted, but did take a deflection. Corner kick. So Kevon Campbell is on the park for Wilson. Sheridan Wilson. And Kimani Thompson is on for Javel Watson. Ball coming inside, an opportunity. Forbes trying to get on the end of this one, and Calabar finally booting it away. So Calabar, they've taken off their 2 wingers, brought in another winger, and Thompson, who is a midfielder and getting some attention now. Maybe a change in formation for Calabar.
Maybe just an injection of energy, but yeah, it could be a change in formation. Looking to maybe add more offensive bodies. Yeah, that one flushing the temple. Yeah, but maybe just looking to add more offensive bodies to trouble that Hydel backline. And they really haven't trouble since they went 10 men down.
Ball over the top. The keeper is off his line. It may be in trouble here. Can Calabar clear? They cannot. Hydel go ahead. Again, the ball over the top. And it was pounced upon by Henry. This time of the Deshaun variety. He gets his 5th goal this season. And Hydel High, they have turned it around and they lead by 2-1.
Yeah, that's an absolutely lovely finish by Deshaun Henry. That ball over the top has been coming all game long. And it's no surprise that from a deeper position, the architect of it was Ronaldo Barrett. A wonderful left foot. Brilliant pass and a finish to match. And Hydel, the 10 men of Hydel, have suddenly taken the lead in this one, coming from behind. They're 2-1 up. And as things stand, they're now level on points with Calabar in Zone A.
It's been a proper battle. It really has. What a story. In this game alone, remember that Hydel, they are down to 10 players. And they've managed to fight back, but we've seen this so many times in football, haven't we? A team, a man down, and they just go into their reserves and create something to give them even more of an advantage.
Yeah, but it hasn't really felt that they've had a man less since going down. Calabar haven't really pounded home that advantage whatsoever, really. Yeah, they've stuck to the game plan, getting those balls over the top, and Deshaun Henry making them pay.
Forbes handling the awkward bounce well. Then again he goes long. Oh, that's a lovely takedown. Wanted a better pass though, but they move. Hydel. And our videographer in harm's way. Hope he still managed to get the shot though. Stewart closing down the play. Campbell. Oh, coolly done. Gordon. Isaac again playing the long ball.
And I think that long ball type of football is really playing into the hands of Hydel. That's not the way how to take advantage of a man extra. Instead of moving Hydel around with some quick passes, it's just a lot of long balls into the box.
They're appealing for a handled ball here. I don't think the defender knew a lot about it, but a corner kick has been awarded to Calabar.
Yeah, I'd love to see that one again. The Calabar appeals not only from on the field, but from the crowd was strong.
But of course, there is no VAR in Jamaica, so That ruling won't be overturned. A corner kick to Calabar High, looking for the equalizer. Again, it's Matt Donald looking to be the architect here. There's delivery at the back post. It wasn't a bad delivery, you know. McLeod giving chase. And Hydel with the throw. Can they manage the remainder of this game?
They've been doing a really good job of managing generally since going down to 10 men. So let's see what the last 12 or so minutes have in store.
Also not too surprised by the route one tactics by both teams. It's difficult to play the passing game on this surface.
Yeah, that is correct, but I still do think an effort has to be made to try and drive home this man advantage.
Calabar looking to make one more change in due time. Here's the captain with the chip out wide. It's headed away. Edwards to Isaac Clark. They need to come better. What a group this is shaping up to be, though. It was dubbed the group of death before a ball was even kicked. Kingston College in first spot in the group. Calabar and Hydel second and third at the moment. Hydel could join Calabar on 12 points with a victory this afternoon. Charlie Smith right there as well, also on 9 points in fourth spot. I guess we can say that Camperdown is out of it in fifth. Of course, not mathematically, but they have conjured up 3 points. Penwood is out of it.
Yeah, I think from match week 1.
Yeah, they've only scored once. They've conceded 40 goals. Here's a change made by Calabar. O'Brien Marks, who originally we had in the starting lineup and had to do a late fitness test. Well, he's now on the park. Christopher McKenzie is also making an exit. Ronaldinho Williams is on. Can Williams provide something for Calabar?
Yeah, safe to say with a first name like that, we're expecting some magic.
No pressure then. Long throw inside the area. Tried to win the header there, landed awkwardly. Oh, nicely done. Hydel really doing well there. Pretty comfortable in sitting back, I think, and holding on to this lead. Well, they are defending compactly. Barrett. Calmly done. Forbes with the slip. Just manages to send it out wide. Maybe in some problems there with his knee. Struggling a little bit here, Forbes. Well, it's maybe just a cramp. Really did stretch to get that ball. Now let's take a look at the Sportsmax app moment of the game. Courtesy, of course, of the Sportsmax app. Download the Sportsmax app today to keep abreast of a lot of sporting action around the world as we take a look at the go-ahead goal in this one. Henry with the lob. Deshaun Henry collecting that ball from Barrett. It was a lovely finish, a dink over the keeper. And that's the Sportsmax app moment of the game, courtesy of the Sportsmax app. Remember as well that schoolboy football action is free on Sportsmax Plus. So tell a friend that once you download the Sportsmax app, you can watch schoolboy football from Jamaica free on Sportsmax Plus. Free. As in no money free. As in like a bird free, Leger.
Yeah, you got me from free.
Okay, here we go. Calabar trying to win it back in the middle of the park. Ball chipped inside the area. Header away. that was actually quite hilarious, but he's back up, he's fine. Clark.
No phone. No phone.
Campbell sends it out wide. Calabar trying to recycle and rotate, and Hydel, they've lost it in a dangerous area. The clearance finally made. So it's that time again where we talk about the MVP as we see players going down in piles across the pitch. But Leger, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it was a interesting decision to make. There is one clear play in my mind, but before I even say that, I think in the first half, Jaime ranking for Calabar was extremely bright. His influence waned in the second, and he was substituted, so he fell out of the ranking.
I saw what he did there.
And I think in the second half, I think Ronaldo Barrett dropping into that deeper position, especially since the red card, he's been extremely influential in a defensive and an offensive sense. Got that assist with the ball over the top. But I think
we're just taking a look at the replay here. There was a yellow card that was shown to Deron Campbell. I think it was an off-the-ball incident. Well, it was apparently off the camera as well. But the referee got called across by the first assistant and indicated to him exactly what happened. And Deron Campbell went into the referee's book, got the yellow card.
Yeah, not for the first time today something like that has happened. Well, yeah, I do think Ronaldo Barrett has been exceptional in the second half, but I think for our overall game, his impact on the game, a man that has played all along the spine for Hydel. Yeah, I think Michael Forbes has to be the man of the match for me. He didn't get on the score sheet, but I think his influence on the game in midfield, now marshalling around the back, and the target man, the point man that he gave them up front at the start of the second half, I think that he would be my personal nomination.
You built such a good case for Barrett. I thought you'd have given him
Yeah, but I think in the first half, to be quite honest, I think he was really poor. He was too quick on the ball, didn't make the right decisions, didn't have the right execution in his passing. So I think if we're gauging it on an overall game as opposed to just the moments that he delivered in the second half, I would definitely have to lean towards Forbes.
Allen comes on for Seaborn. Hydel looking to defend this lead here.
Not sure Allen is one of them that you'd want in the box.
Let's see how this plays out. Sent inside, free header. Wow. Well, that was a chance for Calabar, wasn't it? Sent inside the area, the captain rose highest. And let's see on the replay here. Yeah, rose alone. Barely a challenge on the Calabar skipper. And Hydel got away with one there.
Yeah, a lot of miscommunication in terms of who should be marking who with that one. Yeah, they definitely did get away with that.
He's an imposing figure. It wouldn't be the first time that he would have won a free header inside the box. Here's Henry. Well, that's a booming clearance.
Yeah, I think a little bit more composure was needed in that sense. Probably wants to keep the ball in play as much as possible for these remaining few minutes. 1 minute left plus stoppages.
There may be a few for stoppages.
Yeah, of course, we had the incident with the goalkeeper coach for Calabar. A couple more injuries as well. So, yeah.
He's looking for more time.
He's even wearing the time. But time is priceless.
I work with him every day, folks. Every day. Here's Hydel. Looking for a third. Looking to seal this off as a contest. Henry. Challenged all the way and almost lunged in there on Hutchinson. Calabar. Oh, that's a good interception by the shortest man on the park. Andre Allen. 4 minutes of stoppages to be played. I expected a little more, to be honest.
Yeah, I did as well.
Yeah, a clash of heads. Yeah, that's gonna hurt until tomorrow. Use your head, they said.
I see that you're trying to turn this into a contest, and
you're winning. So, stoppage upon stoppage, you'd think. But Hydel, they do have a free kick. Jackson. Allen. Ball switched back over to that far side. They can eat up a few seconds if they desire. That's exactly what's happening. Just intelligent stuff from Hydel. Kept in play too. Lovely stuff. And it will be another throw to Hydel. They want to stay as close to the corner flag as possible. Henry. Well, there's no one there on the far side. And Calabar will charge forward. McDonald trying to switch the play, but there is no one there in green and black. Again, the ball played out wide, but he's in an offside position, Deshaun Henry. The whistle goes. Another Hydel player is down. And we're just about singing the final chorus for this game.
Hey, what's Man behind. Step.
Handled relatively well at the back. McDonald. Gordon bangs that one into touch. Not a lot of time remaining now. Calabar would think that they have one more chance. Allen putting it in touch again. They move quickly. And again, Gordon bangs it high into touch. Long throw inside the area. Clearance made. Kept alive. Lofted inside the area. The keeper will grab it. And that should be that. He's enjoying himself, isn't he? Tajari Lee and Hydel, they worked hard for this. Had to come from behind two. And in the end, they record the 2-1 victory over Calabar. Seemed as if it was eons ago when Isaac Clark scored. But then the Henrys came into focus. The Calabar Old Boy started off proceedings with the equalizer. That's Omario Henry. And then Deshaun Henry got the winner. Lovely ball over the top by Ronaldo Barrett that he ran onto. And Andrew Price and Calabar suffer defeat at home. Hydel and Devon Anderson with the 3 points. They move alongside Calabar in the group of death in the Manning Cup. And it's poised to be dramatic the rest of the way. Hydel with all the 3 points in the end after beating Calabar at Red Hills Road by 2-1. As we take a look at the full-time highlights here, Hydel knew that they needed the away win, but they conceded pretty early here. Just a terrible mix-up at the back between goalkeeper Tajari Lee and defender Brightly, Joseph Brightly. They just couldn't clear that long-range effort from Isaac Clark, and Calabar with the advantage on home soil early in the first half. That was his first goal this season. And Hydel, they had a few chances from the Henrys. Deshaun Henry, the eventual goal scorer with that attempt, but it was straight to the goalkeeper. And they kept plugging away. And from one Henry to the next. And the former Calabar student with the finish. Deshaun the provider. Omario with the finish. Didn't celebrate, did Omario Henry, out of respect. There's a long ball played inside, and that was a big opportunity for Fitzroy McLeod, you know. Couldn't place it either side of Tajari Lee. And then, second yellow card, flashed in the direction of Keelan Smith. And Hydel, they were down to 10 players. Imagine that. There was a trip from behind. And with that, he was sent for an early shower. Calabar thought they would take advantage with the one-man advantage. Didn't quite do so. Here's an attempt that went across the face of goal. Slipping all the time, couldn't find the target. Then the ball over the top. That was a delightful ball from Barretino, and then Henry with the finish. And the Calabar defenders, for all their worth, trying to clear their lines, couldn't. And Deshaun Henry, who was provider of the first goal, was the scorer of the second. Hydel with the advantage there, and there was a free header for the Calabar captain again. Fitzroy McLeod couldn't convert, and Hydel held on for the win. Calabar with 15 shots, 4 which were on target. Hydel had 16 shots, 5 on target. There were 24 fouls committed in this game. 4 yellow cards were flashed in the direction of Hydel, who of course lost a player, and corner kicks 5 apiece, and Hydel high with the advantage in terms of possession at 55%. And it's now time to hear from our KFC man of the match. He seems to be injured, but he's still a big deal. The captain is right beside him as well. Let's hear now from Gerard Morrisili.
Yeah, thank you so much, Donald. I have the man of the match here with me. He's wearing the number 5 jersey. You can hold on to that, sir. Your captain is right next to you, and his name obviously is Michael Forbes. Let me talk to Michael first, though, as the man of the match. Michael, obviously you have a little knock there. The injury, tell me about it. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Mike. Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, you would have played a lot of positions on the field today. Just tell me exactly what your role was and which position was your favorite.
I played centre back. Centre back is my normal position, but the coach just tried me at forward to see what I can do.
All right, well, let me talk to Ronaldo here now. Ronaldo, you're captain of this team, obviously. You must be very proud of this result today. Do you think, well, this is the start of you getting out of the group? Of course, we know that you've had a pretty difficult couple of matches, but now is this a bright spark in what has been a pretty good season for Hydel?
Well, I'm great for the win. Yeah, we fell short with the player, but we fought through the end, and we're grateful for the win.
All right, thank you so much, Ronaldo. Let me talk now to your coach, to Coach Andrew Price from Calabar High. Of course, he's not a happy man, but we'll get his thoughts very shortly. Coach Price, you know that we saw you throughout the entire game. You had that exact look on your face. Just exactly what are you thinking now?
Well, I think that we gave up an opportunity to have collected all 3 points. The game was decided on a goalkeeping error, you know. It's a real travesty, but these are young players. They'll make mistakes, so, you know, we're not going to burden them with too much pressure. We'll just have to get it right the next time around, you know. But, you know, to give up that goal at that particular time was, you know, was really, really hard on the rest of the team. We tried to fight and we tried to come back, And I think we gave as much as we got from this Hydel team. You know, they are a bigger and stronger team than us. So, you know, we tried to match up as best as we could with them. And I think it was a good game, and it will serve us well for the remainder of the season.
Yeah, well, this result doesn't steal your fate, but it does give you a little bit more work to do. Just exactly what you're looking to touch upon as you move ahead for the rest.
Well, you know, as I said before the game, you know, we had to play 3 games in 5 days, and this was the second game. So the next game is against KC on Tuesday here at Calabar, and we have to get maximum points when we play that game.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll see you in that game. Thank you so much for this interview. That was Coach Andrew Price there now from Calabar. Let's have a chat now with Coach Devin Anderson from Hydel, who obviously would be the happier of the two. Coach Anderson, you did say before that you would tell us after the game just exactly what you learned about Calabar. What did you learn about Calabar?
Yeah, we have a portion, we mix, you know. If you ever remember the show with the tree girl, you know, yeah, when they mix a portion,
yes,
you know, to get rid of you understand?
Yeah.
The opponent, well, yeah.
Yeah, well, Coach, you now join Calabar on points. You don't go past them on the table, though, but this is a good foundation, of course, for your team to move forward.
Yes, we take it one game at a time. You know, Calabar can't take anything away from them. It was a hard-fought game. You know, we went down to 10 players. You know, we never ease up, we never back. You know, we continue to press, You know, we never go in a defensive mode or panic, because I know the ability of the kids that, you know, we can pull it off.
Yeah, I just want to ask you now, because obviously you're at a point of the season now where you'll be looking ahead. You're on your route to being into the second round. Just exactly what is the goal for this season?
We start the season with the goal to win the Manning Cup. And our goal, even though a lot of obstacles along the way, our goal never changed. We not differ from our goal. We continue. No matter how difficult it may seem, we continue on that process.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll see you throughout the season. Thank you so much, and congratulations for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was told by Leger that I think he was referring the Powerpuff Girls. I'm not sure how Leger knows that information. But anyway, just to take a look at the Zone A, the group of death in the 2023 Issa Manning Cup. Kingston College are on top on 18 points. Hydel and Calabar on 12 points now, but Hydel ahead on goals scored because they do have the same goal difference. Charlie Smith, of course, in 4th spot. And they are 3 points behind Calabar and Hydel. Camperdown and Penwood, of course, they have some work to do in the group. Lots to look ahead to as far as the Manning Cup is concerned. We'll be live from Winchester Park on Tuesday. Campion College against Arden High. Yeah, it is the what's called the Uptown Derby. Campion against Arden. You don't want to miss that one. And of course, right after that, St. George's College will entertain Jose Marti, and it's going to be the top of the table clash there. First against second. First, of course, St. George's College, and that's the second game of the doubleheader at Winchester Park. It plans to be a good one, really. On Wednesday, Fatima College and Queen's Royal College will play in the SSFL. Of course, that's the Premiership in Trinidad and Tobago, their schoolboy football competition. That's going to be live on Sportsmax 2, Sportsmax Plus, as well as on Scene TV Wednesday afternoon, 2:30 Jamaica time, 3:30 in the Eastern Caribbean. But that's pretty much a wrap from our coverage here at Red Hills Road. Hydel recording a come-from-behind 2-1 win over Calabar. It's been a privilege bringing this to you on behalf of my color analyst Leger Williams, my producer Phil Riley, and director Daniel Allen. I'm Donald Oliver signing out from Calabar High for the final time today.
Yo, Issa, high school boy football look this season. People them ready, you know. Alright then, pick up, Manning Cup. Oliver your shield, yo, make we link up. To watch the Champions Cup. Ben Francis Walker Cup. Which team are win the championship this season? Yo, Issa, wonder if a school I go finish the league and beat now. Which youth I go collect the golden boot and be the favorite for the people? Yo, Issa, Messi fans are roll out all boat, be a flag pan vehicle. Looking at the crowd, but load of supporters from school and community too. People nothing at distance, some a listen on radio, but some a watch it on TV too. Country and town unite, we one real. is. It's a schoolboy football. Run come, look one, look all. Which team are the best and I go better than the rest? And if I your team beat your chest, it's a schoolboy football. A team could rise and a team could fall, but they never will know until the whistle blows. So run, come enjoy the show. Yo, it's that competition I never have it nice. So people love see when boy I get nice up on the field. Angola score from far and them love it with peaceful and the youths now war. Yo, it's a schoolboy football, no local. The youths are move on to international.
This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water, Land of Good and Water, and KFC. KFC, it's finger licking good. This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water, Land of Good and Water, and KFC. KFC, it's finger licking good. This broadcast brought to you by Digicel, Better Connected, Water.
Anything you set your mind to, you do it big. No underestimate your potential. You are a real big deal and you must win.